She's in a cave. Um, she'd just been ditched by her mum. Hasn't she? Broke her mum out. Her mum said, "Right, you go home now." Ooh. They've gone their separate ways. Jenny's sulking. The mum doesn't believe
Jenny, are you okay?
that the dad's alive.
Oh, everything's super down here. Just wandering around in total darkness, trying not to get killed. Oh, well, if you need some light, there's one on your walkie-talkie. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? You said
You were
not to
holding a
disturb
torch.
Jenny fumbled in the darkness until she found the switch on her walkie-talkie. Jenny stood perilously close to the edge of a deep pit.
Venus.
If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did...
Venus. Don't bite plastic when you've got a biscuit. Yeah.
I'm going to have to jump to that
through.
minecart.
She's been really good for 3 weeks, and
But
she's
even if
fallen
Jenny
back
made
into
the
her
jump, she couldn't be sure
chewing
it would
curtains
support her
and
weight.
chewing plastic phase.
If it was going to fall, it would have done it by now. See? Steady as a rock. That's enough near-death experiences for one day.
Oh. Of course, it's a gallery item. Welcome back to the game. Gallery items for all.
Tunnel 13. Unlucky for some.
Okay, let's do a proper catch up then. Hello, darkness, my old nemesis. A few miners tried to escape this way. There must be another way out. To do, get out. Okay. Gallery item. Oh, we can climb. We have to climb. Oh, the silhouettes. The ghosts of the falling miners.
Jenny shivered as she realized
That
the true
sounds
scale
like
of the tragedy that had befallen the
A
miners.
Nancy Drew mystery. The
I'm
ghosts
standing
of
in
the
world's
falling
biggest
miners.
tomb. And if none of the miners got out, how am I supposed to?
Fortunately, Jenny had Susie Glatz.
Yeah.
Susie, come in. Thank goodness. I was worried you dropped your walkie-talkie. The line just went dead. Yeah. Well, anyway, I need
Her mouth went dry.
your...
How could one word be so difficult to say?
I need your help.
Jenny felt a wave of nausea as the words left her mouth.
Don't be so dramatic.
Susie, are you there? It would be an honor to assist you in any way I can, Jenny LeClue.
Venus, stop.
I'm in Tunnel 13. I've reached a dead end. I need you to find me another way out.
Stop,
Of
Venus.
course. Just give me a moment. Found it! You're close to the extraction chamber, where they transfer crystals to the surface for processing. There's bound to be an exit there. But it's a long way up. You're going to have to climb.
Here we go.
No problem.
Oh, and Susie. Thanks.
Let me just... There we go. Oh, we are going to pull it. Okay, how do I climb it instead of pull? There we go.
Feels like something's holding it in place. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move it.
Okay. Nope. So was that just a matter of uncovering the lever? How far can we pull this? Because this moved, one of these moved much further than I thought last time. Yeah! Was that what I was supposed to do? Or was that just a general fall? That was a general fall.
Extraction chamber. This is definitely it.
Hmm. So I could jump down. Can we do something with this hook? Or do I climb up the hook? No, I don't think I do. Let's try anyway. No. Let's make sure the, yeah, the ladder's still accessible. Venus, did you wait until I started streaming to gnaw? Please don't be gnawing. Please don't be gnawing things, Venus. No. Don't be gnawing. I say no thank you, Venus. Plastic's gonna cut your little lips. It is. Plastic will cut your beautiful little lips. She says, I don't want a biscuit, I want to chew plastic. You're being a senile old lady, aren't you? Yeah, you're being a senile old lady. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with Bonkers Venus? So,
It's stuck.
why? What's what? Why? Why is that a thing? What? I need to pull it, but I can't pull it. There's nothing else to do here. It has to be go downstairs. Right. Stay out, stay alive. So this is just being stuck generally. So I've got a backtrack. Yeah. So that's clearly nothing. How do we do the lever then, if I'm not being given a prompt to do it? Jump, climb. So the thing has to be, the solution has to be up here. Is it something to do with that? Is it that I can jump onto this broken bit of track? No. Okay, so in theory, it's got nothing to do with the lever. In theory, the thing I already tried to do does work. I already tried to do this. Okay. Okay. Didn't I already move it around, climb on it and see what I could do? Didn't I already do that? The glorious misleading lever. Hey, Venus. Is it that I'm supposed to try the same thing over and over and over again? Or did I just not get that prompt because I wasn't in the exact place I needed to be? Like, stupidly specific exact spot. So I've got a barrel now. Am I chucking the barrel down? Why would I chuck the barrel down? Hold. You can't push it. So now I am going to try and get a prompt from every little fraction of a thing I do now. Nope, right, there's a ladder. Maybe I get a prompt from that. Do I get a prompt from this? Yes. Okay, here we go. So what was the lever for? I really hope I don't have to walk back all that way to activate the lever now. Examine lantern.
It looks like it might still work.
She does have a good scream.
I was better off in the dark.
The further along I go, the more disheartened I am that I'm going to have to go back all this way to pull that damn lever. Otherwise, that lever is a decoy and I'm angry. Because I had to watch a bloody YouTube video to find out. There we go. Pull lever again.
That was satisfying. But what did it do? It's a pulley of some kind. The rope must be attached to something nearby.
Okay. So I pulled a lever. She's identified a pulley. There's something. Don't be a gallery item. It's a gallery item. Okay. So she's not. She's not identified. Oh, I can do it now. So if I stand on the barrel, can I get on it? Operate elevator. So I'm not a complete idiot. I can work stuff out. I just try things, nothing happens, and then assume that that means that's not the damn prompt. Didn't I have like a readable walkthrough when I needed to check something last time? Oh, look at them all doing the conga. Saying this way. Walk like this. Oh, we got chip. Chip away at weak logs. Oh, there it is. Oh, that looks like it. Oh, did I just get a flash? There it is.
Shafts of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling.
The extraction chamber.
She loves to face plant, this girl.
That was too close. I better get moving.
Is that climbable? It is. Okay, so let's just look over here before we do that. Hey, miners sitting around having a ghost break. Ooh, plot. Plot goes the weasel.
The man in black! I need to find somewhere to hide. And fast.
High up in the air, out of sight, covered on all sides. The minecart was an ideal hiding place.
Look at the sense of urgency on her. Right. Come on. Oh, there. That was it. I must pick up this gallery art. It's just so important.
Jenny peered over the edge of the minecart. She was confident the man in black wouldn't spot her, but she'd need to remain perfectly still. Even the slightest sound could give her away.
Is the walkie-talkie gonna go off?
Almost in the clear. Just a few more seconds of absolute silence.
Told ya.
I just wanted to say, I think we had a really good breakthrough just now.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing to say, but...
My luck is starting to run out. It won't be long before he reaches the jail and realizes my mom isn't there.
And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased.
I'll leave the game to decide. Okay, so there's nothing I can do there. Back crack noise.
That's one big pile of rocks. They must weigh a ton each.
Climb. Can I climb this? No. Can I climb this? I'm gonna examine every little thing now. I'm crawling.
I can see a light up there.
But the ladder was out of reach.
Here we go.
Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room.
They're beautiful.
She held one in her hands.
It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy.
Sticker.
Another cave-in. Another dead end.
Okay. So... I need to get something down there to climb on.
The shattered skull of a long-deceased miner looked up at Jenny.
And held a
Poor guy.
mobile. Oh no. Here we go. Dear Clara, I write this letter knowing you will never read it. Everyone is dead. I will be next. My wound is infected. The smell attracts the rats and I've lost the energy to keep them at bay. The men in suits will tell you this was our fault. We disobeyed orders and didn't follow safety procedures. Okay. So nothing on that side. You won't believe them. You will fight for the truth, but you will never know the truth that pains me most. They left us here to die. The great plan for Arthurton will be its downfall. Sorry to leave you, my dear. Oh. Oh, Death Note, and took time to write a little bird. Okay.
That was somebody's dad. He was still alive and no one came to help him. He never got to say goodbye.
Jenny knew exactly how that felt.
The Council of Three blamed the workers to protect their secret.
Jenny folded up the letter and placed it in her pocket.
I'll find your family, Samuel, and deliver it to them personally. And I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth.
Okay. And that's just back where we were.
Structurally unsound, just like everything else around here. There are 2 minecarts attached together by a system of pulleys. After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there.
Like a well-oiled machine, Jenny LeClue's brilliant mind kicked into gear. A plan had started to form.
Okay.
How can I reach the ladder?
Oh. Excuse me. I could feel that coming. Crystals are heavy. So if I carry crystals and get in the car, it moves close to the ground. Hello? Has Berry finished?
That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
Okay. So is it... No, keep that. Take that off. Is it that?
I can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder. But first, I need to get it down. And I know exactly how to do it. The minecart is connected to a pulley. When I jumped inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. First, I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding. Then I'll jump in the minecart with my pockets full of crystals. The extra weight will carry me all the way to the floor. At the bottom, I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. Finally, I'll use the added height to reach the ladder. Then it's a straight shot to freedom.
Woo! Okay. Why is my run button not working? This is so slow. Oh no, didn't want that, sorry. Ah, there she goes. So we're under here for that. Crystals. And now climb. Go on. I picked that one up as well. Yeah. Is there another one somewhere that I need? Do I need 3 lots?
Maybe I need more crystals.
Okay. Ah, there's one.
I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully this will be enough.
Okay, so it was just one more. And this again. Whoop.
Why didn't that work? Something's
Counterweight's
holding me
too
back.
heavy. So I've got to do it again. Okay. Come on. What was that? Come on! Don't be a dick. Okay, so you're up here now. And we try it again. Did I just die? Did I just die in Jenny LeClue?
Jenny opened her eyes and rubbed her aching head.
Ugh, how long was I out for?
Things hadn't quite gone according to plan.
I guess my calculations were slightly off.
Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a familiar place.
This is the tunnel where I first came in.
Unfortunately, someone else had heard the commotion.
Time to go.
Nope. Speed is of the essence, so let's stop and pick up a gallery art. Always gallery art. Hey, Muggy. Oh, fade to black. Hey, Miss Moog. You good girl. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Welcome back, S-32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast door 13A. For your safety, please stand clear.
Jenny paused. She was finally here. Could it be true? Was her father really on the other side of this door? The man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
Hey, Venus. Put on your walkie-talkie torch. We've got another one. After the world's longest walk, we've got to do this puzzle again. We have to have more gallery art.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Oh, this one's got a video. Ooh.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station.
This is the
kind of
opening
place
to the
you might
game.
find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore, for Arthurton is now the town that disappeared. Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton? Disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape.
Oh, here we go.
There! There's something hidden in the static.
Okay. Oh, that got a bit clearer. That stopped jumping up and down. Ah!
Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help? I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Should we pause to pick up some gallery art, Jenny? I know how valuable it is to this quest. It's not time wasting collecting at all. Woo! Hey, Millis. Fight.
Stay back! I know what you've done. Show your face, you coward! Get away from me, you creep! I'm not scared of you! If you take one more step,
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
Is it a robot?
what the... Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had
So
lost
everything
count
you
of the
just
number of
did,
times she'd
they just
almost
waltzed
died
in after
today,
you and did in
and it
5
was
minutes.
starting to take its toll.
That's gotta be a punch to the ego.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
You could have revealed his identity instead of having this conversation.
Damn it! Let's get out of here.
How
That's
does
what I've been saying!
How does someone that size
It's
get
no
up
good
and
if we're
sneak
dead.
away without you
I said
noticing?
that, too.
It doesn't matter who said
Detective.
what. Let's go already.
Our 3 intrepid adventurers
Jenny,
made their
you're
escape
actually
across the
crap at this
graveyard
job.
on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled.
Don't
Deep
poo
in the
on
bowels of
apple,
Arthurton,
Jansky.
something stirred.
I'm not trying to disturb you. I'm just trying to keep you from going to the toilet on that apple.
Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zaza and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
God.
You never stop, do you?
It's a bit
All
My
these
Little
trials
Pony.
have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't
He
have
has a
the man
lot
in
to say,
black.
Keith.
So what's our next step, fearless leader?
There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom before the cops do.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is.
It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
She's epiffed herself.
What day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time!
Jenny!
I know where my mom is!
Jenny!
And I know who killed Dean Strasberry.
Jenny! Look out!
I worked everything out, but I'm distracted driving.
Jenny! Watch out! We survived!
Yeah! We made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out!
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Hey, Mooney. Hello.
Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
The poor man doesn't get a name.
I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain.
Where are you going?
You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No.
Susie, please!
No. Not unless you say it.
Say what?
After everything we've been through, you know it's true.
What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this.
You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a
She's
second.
doing a Neville Longbottom on you.
Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now.
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not going to tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it
Haven't
was
we
to say it, Jenny
already
knew deep in
covered
her
this,
heart
though?
it was true.
And multiple times.
Fine. Susie Klatz, you are my friend.
We did this.
Thank you, friend.
I'm not imagining it, right? We did this.
Now,
And we
let's
did
get you out of
it
here.
ages ago.
Yeah, I've got him. Safe and sound. I'm bringing him in now. What the?
So it runs in the family being crap at that job.
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
They're very
Do you
slowly
have
getting
them or not?
away.
I thought I did.
But I couldn't reach out and grab a very
Where did
slow
she
moving
go?
cart. But our landscape has turned into the pride flag. Ah, Moog's laying with her sister. Moog had her second summer haircut today, and it turned out a lot smarter than the previous one. But she's not showing it off. If he comes back to life because he's been cured, I have questions about how long he's been without water.
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh,
Why
how
is that-
wonderful to hear your voice.
Hello.
I was having the strangest dreams.
Why are they making out it's a mystery?
What's
We know who
wrong?
it is.
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot
Hello,
of work.
Venom. That's not a reveal. We knew.
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child, after all.
What is she?
How did you... It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
Well, she specifically asked a question about rubbish. Okay. I'm not with you, Jenny. I'm just guessing.
Why would the Dean remind himself to take out the trash 2 days early? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be able to do it on Friday. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the Dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
And we're doing it again. So it's clearly something to do with the veiny bit. Don't know what that is. Let's put that in there.
When I discovered the Dean's body in the library, his apparent cause of death was electrocution. However, I noticed strange marks covering his neck. His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled. Earlier that day, I found a microscope in Mom's lab that had been recently used. The remnants of a strange green liquid undulated on the slide. I would guess the very same liquid that Mom just injected into the Dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
Jenny eavesdropping.
Mom had arranged for me to stay with Susie over the weekend. I realize now that she wanted me out of the way. She knew I'd be alerted by a change in her routine, and she couldn't risk me following her here. In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber.
But CJ's off his head.
To stage Mr.
And wasn't going to do anything.
It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
The thing collapsed. Doesn't show a thing for thing collapsing. Ring. Oh.
After the poison was administered,
it clearly doesn't matter what you pick.
The Dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. Earlier, the dean had told me he was meeting Mom in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mom, she might still have escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it. But the real question is why?
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberg.
You did that to your son?
I know why you're working together. But first,
you made your
I have
son
to tell
think
you
you were
aliens.
dead. That was a bit of a jarring stop.
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying.
Hey, was that an interruption
Hello?
for the writer?
Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please.
But he already did that at the beginning.
Richard?
He cancelled
Hello?
your book series at the
Hello?
beginning. Why are you shocked now?
It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to.
Publish it posthumously.
It's like Jenny's mum always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus?
That dog is just permanently
Brilliant.
splattered.
Yes. You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
Okay. Well, if it's cancelled, kill her. The protagonist always dies when the series has no possible way of going on. Sherlock Holmes did that. And got to come back. Yeah, I did it. Are we doing all of them? Oh, we got to do all of them? They've all got to die? No. I choose Jenny. And exit.
Fate has spoken. But is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back.
So best friend's dad, and her best friend has already thought he was dead and had a funeral for him. To then have him be alive and killed again is too mean. And to be fair, Jenny is shit at this. Jenny is shit at this.
Wait, Jenny wasn't an option, was she? Oh, Rufus, I think I need to lie down.
As I was saying...
What was that?
Reichenbach Falls.
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
Okay. The miners... Oh, crap. The miners were alive in the mines, but nobody did anything to save them.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. My suspicions were first raised when I heard a strange radio broadcast by the lake. Later, I heard the same message in a room hidden beneath the Forgotten Forest. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. And his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of those machines is causing the power outages around town. It's the reason we have a curfew, despite what Arthurton Power and Light would have us believe. A giant machine, hidden somewhere in Arthurton. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked.
Lots of flash cuts.
That's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
There we go. So is he in the real world looking for them and they're the ones that have vanished?
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. His ring hides a key to access secret stations around town. After my dad's suspicious death, Mom confronted Mr. Strasberry. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. He revealed the truth about the Council of Three. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
You're about to die, in theory.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
I should have trusted you.
Hey, Moogie.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Okay. Right, I can't see this. What's the green one say? Emergency release, 1 emergency... Oh, it's just the same thing, 1, 2, 3. Well, I like even numbers. Good girl, Kachansky. That looks like COVID. I created COVID and released it on the world. Do you know what? Whenever I'm on odd number age, I feel like it's so much older than the even number age. So did she die or did she get zapped back? See, I heard about that. I heard that the game doesn't end properly or just ends way too abruptly and is set up for a sequel, but they didn't. I don't think they got one. I don't think they're getting one, and a lot of people were wound up about that. I think they got crowdfunded. I think like people were paying into the game. There's that big list of names on his desk that you can keep looking at. I think that's all the Kickstarters or whatever, the Jonas. And then the game was like, here we go, no ending, and there's going to be a sequel. And then because people didn't like the fact there was no ending, there's not going to be a sequel. I think that's what I saw. I know, you're crunching on an apple. So I was kind of braced for the ending to be crap. Do you know what? It's not necessarily a crap ending. Don't end it with a to be continued, there will be a sequel game, unless you 100% know you're getting a sequel game. And I think a lot of people said they wanted to be told that it was going to be, there's a sequel game, there's a to be continued. I think there was just a lot of people who were really pissed off. Maybe I'd have been really pissed off had I not read that the ending annoys and upsets a lot of people. So I am not as annoyed by that as I probably would be. I didn't spoil myself because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know how it happened. I just knew pretty much everyone who plays hates the ending. They either say it doesn't have an ending, or they say it ends really abruptly and sets up for a sequel that's never going to come. So I'm not pissed off because I knew that was happening. The puzzles are really repetitive. You do the same kind of puzzles over and over and over again. Yeah. See, you not being prepared for that, you not knowing that that was the thing, that was how it was supposed to end, that's probably the reaction if I hadn't read when I was looking for something else. Yeah, if I hadn't read that I don't know what I was looking for when that came up, that everyone's dissatisfied with that ending. So considering, and I still didn't get them all. There's still quite a lot of gallery art missing, and everywhere I went I picked that crap up. I'm not going back and looking for more. Gallery art's annoying. Okay,